What's going on, y'all? About to get into top 5 mods to do for your Honda Accord. But first, gotta pull out my seat. Can the boys see me? Can they see me? All right, y'all. What's going on, man? It's DJ and Media in the spot again. You guys see the Accord. It's back and refreshed. The wheels. You guys know about the new front bumper already. But also, inside, we got something going on. That's going to be for another video. I might showcase it just a little bit, but let's get in the top 5 mods you guys can do to your Honda Accord. So first mod you guys should probably do after you get the car, whether you got it from a dealership or you bought it secondhand, drop it. I remember when I first got my Honda Accord, the first thing I did was lower it. I didn't even take no time. I didn't waste no time. I literally went, I bought some springs. That was the first thing I did. I bought springs and then I did coilovers after. But the springs I had got were D2 springs. I believe it gave me like a 1.5 inch drop in the back and then 1.7 in the front, or it might be reversed. But I'll throw some pictures up on there so you guys can see how it looked when I first dropped it with springs. I didn't really like it. It wasn't low enough for me after a while. It was just something to be comfortable. And then I got coilovers eventually later on, which were True Heart, as you guys may know now. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go get True Heart coilovers if you're looking for True Heart coilovers. But this video, even though I'm talking about my 8th gen Accord, this video is for all Accords. So like I said, this could be for a 7th gen, a 6th gen, a 5th gen, 8, 9, 10, doesn't matter. Drop it. Number 1, drop it. Number 2, I'd have to say exhaust. If you guys are going to do something for your Accord as a number 2 after dropping it, it's most likely going to have to be exhaust, whether it be a muffler delete, a resonator delete. Don't delete the cat because that shit stinks. Don't delete the cat. Either a muffler and a resonator delete or do both. I did a muffler delete first. It burbled a little bit at like 2K RPMs. I enjoyed it. And then I wanted more noise. So I cut the resonator out. And I was still on the stock pipe. My stock piping size was 2.25 inches. And yeah, I cut muffler and resonator. It made nice pops and sounds, but eventually I just wanted to get like a real exhaust system. And the exhaust systems for my car are pretty expensive, and like they're more so made for V6s. Normally has like a K series exhaust, and the ones that they do have for K series are like $600, and they're probably not going to give you the best performance. So I custom my exhaust. So I have a header, as you guys may have seen in a previous video. I'll also show a picture that I had the header, and from my header, it deletes one of the cats, which is the pre-cat inside the engine bay. It goes down into my last cat that I have. I kept that cat because it stinks if I delete it. And then from there, it's 2.5 inch piping straight back all the way to like a regular muffler. And I had an exhaust shop do it in Queens. They did a pretty good job. No complaints. The header piping is 3 inches. So the exhaust is just free flowing air. As you guys may know or may not know, Hondas love air. So the more air you give them, more breathing power you give them, the better it's gonna run. So let's say I had 2.25 inch piping exhaust and I had no header or anything like that, or just a header. So the header is 3 inches and then it's going to 2.25. That would be terrible. I'm not going to be getting the most out of my power and my power band. So that's why I got 2.5 inch. And then I bought my header after. And installation is very easy. It's 4 bolts up top and then I believe 4 down low from the cat. Just unbolt them and just goes right on. Now, number three for me, I'd have to say Android screen. Now, I know the 10th gen Accords, I don't even know, not 9th gen. 10th gen Accords do come with Apple CarPlay, so you guys are an exemption from this. But my 9th gen people, my 8th gen people, 7th gen, anybody else that don't got Apple CarPlay, I recommend that you guys get an Android screen or any type of screen at all that just gives you like a touch screen kind of feature. It makes the car feel a lot more modern and new. It's also very helpful, like when you're searching through music, because I know I like to change my music a lot. I can do it from my steering wheel, or I just reach up and just do it on the screen. Get navigation as well, YouTube, SoundCloud, so you get to watch YouTube videos for anything you want. You got a girl in the car, it's like, nah, let me chill out. But nah, for real though, if you got a shorty in the car, you're trying to get right, you want to put something on, Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, whatever you want to do, and it's good quality too. Number four, I'm gonna have to say Ktuner. You guys may be familiar with Ktuner. Other people might be familiar with Honda, K Pro. Ktuner works good for Accords. Honda is more so better for Acura TSX, um, or like RSX ECUs. It doesn't really work that great with the Accords. So Ktuner is a good option. You can do VTEC cam angles. You can do rev limiters. You can do a pop tune like I have. Um, it gives you some options when you go at Ktuner. I got my Ktuner over a summer. First thing I did was do a pop tune. I did the stage two, which is stage two, quote unquote, which is intake, header, and I believe exhaust. Yes, so that's what I'm on now. And I added my own. I retarded the fuel injectors, so it just puts more fuel into the exhaust, makes it pop. Raising my rev limiter, being that I have an RBC intake manifold, my rev limiter is at 7,600, even though my oil pump starts to cativate at like 75. But I don't take it to 76 all the time. There's other people that's doing to like 8,000 on stock oil pump, which is crazy. You need a Type S oil pump if you guys are trying to rev high, but that's for another video. K Tuner, it gave me some good power. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the pops. That was cool. It's obnoxious at times, but like you get used to it and you have fun with it. So yeah, you can never get tired of K Tuner. And there's always so many options. Like you can keep on tuning. Right now, I'm learning how to tune on my own. There are tuners on the island where I'm at, but they're not really like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's better to learn how to do shit yourself than ask somebody else to do it. Because then if you do it yourself and you fuck it up, then okay. Also, if you do it and it comes out good, then you're like, oh, this is the best thing in the world. And you just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. You could also make it something for yourself, but you could fund yourself by doing it. But that's for another topic. And number five, guys. Number five mod for your Accord, wheels. You might like aftermarket wheels. You might like OEM wheels. I know there's ESR, there's SSR, XXR. Um, Vorstein is also wheel. There's also Rays. If you guys know the big brand name Rays, T37s. You have NK. I'm more so a person that likes OEM wheels. When I say OEM, I mean in the terms of it comes from like an actual brand, like a car brand. Because when they're made, so like for example, if I want to buy some ESR wheels, ESRs are fine. There's no problem with ESR, but ESRs crack, or Advans, or Avid. I mean, Avid or Advan actually, they both crack. Now, if I was to get an Acura wheel that looks good on my car, it's built different because it's coming from the Acura factory compared to the ESR factory or SSR factory, where the materials they're using aren't as strong and can't handle those daily bumps, especially in New York. So the wheels that I have on my car now are G37 wheels. They're staggered setup, 18s, 225 in the front for the tires, 245s in the rear. Only reason why I have it staggered, you don't need staggered on a Honda, but only reason why I have it staggered is because I bought it off of a G37S. And you guys know that G37, of course, is rear wheel drive. So anything rear wheel drive is going to most likely have a staggered setup, and that is the term staggered, meaning the rears are wider than the front, and that's what's going on here. It doesn't ride bad. There's nothing wrong with it. For front wheel drive cars, you typically want to have like a squared setup. Unless you're racing, then that's when you go for bigger in the front, wider in the front, whatever the case may be. But my first set of wheels were actually TL wheels. I got some Acura TL wheels with like a '04. I think it's from '04 to '08. Those are the wheels, the five spokes, the Patrick Star ones. And then I wanted to get out of 17, so then I got some 18s, which are Accord Sport wheels from the 9th gen Accord. I dropped it stupid low. I cracked the oil pan 2 times on it, but it was worth it because the car looked good. Then eventually I went back to 17s again, which is the Acura TL wheels. And now we're sitting back on 18s again, and I don't think I made a mistake with these because these look phenomenal. And even the front, I believe the spacers in the front are 15 mils, and then the rear there's no spacer at all. The rear just has a natural like good poke to it. So the front needed it because it was more tucked in. So I put a 15 mil in the front, and that's how it sits. And yeah, guys, that's top five mods for your Accord. Uh, honorable mention would be black headliner. I'll throw a picture in there too. I know a lot of the Accord. I don't think any Accord really comes with black headliner except for the 10 gens. If you're gonna sport, but like I said, some 10 gens do come with beige and headliner, or the 9 gens. We know they come with beige, and mine definitely came with beige. So if you guys want to change that up, I'd definitely say pull it out and just paint it. That's definitely like for sure something that you want to do if you want to make your inside feel more homey and comfortable to be in. Because I know that beige can kind of get tiring and make you feel like you're in like an old person's car, but that black makes it feel more sporty. So yeah, guys, that is top five mods for the Honda Deezy, man. Take care. Appreciate you for watching.